Each year in Las Vegas, rising temperatures herald another sweltering summer and the build-up to the UFC's marquee event at the T-Mobile Arena. International Fight Week is a celebration of the UFC's worldwide representation.
There's nothing like International Fight Week here in Vegas. It is massive energy going into this fight card.
This notion is reflected once again in 2024, with a card brimming with talent from all corners of the globe.
The UFC's annual summer blockbuster has arrived, and with it, all the star power you have come to expect from the combat sports leader.
We have some fantastic fights.
In the main event, Brazilian UFC light heavyweight king Alex Pereira puts his title on the line in a rematch against the former champion from the Czech Republic, Jiří Procházka.
This is a life or death battle for the soul.
Ali é cara sério e, pô, sabia que ele não ia vir pra brincar e ele não veio pra brincar mesmo. Tava bem treinado pra essa luta e, pô, consegui nocautear ele.
Oh, nice job by Jiří.
It's a big right hand.
Oh, he did it again.
That is gonna do it, Alex Pereira, and new UFC light heavyweight champion.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for this fight. For me, it's a big learn. Let's work on that and be back stronger than ever.
I'm rocking, I'm better than ever. No storm I can weather, and it will be my pleasure to send you back to wherever you came from. I'm done playing games with you, now I'm coming for blood.
When you want to be the best, first you have to see that. And when you can believe in that, that way is possible.
This is going down, 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 down.
Just watch me.
That was a big right hand.
Procházka applies pressure. How about the rally tonight? The Czech Republic's Jiří Procházka moving on.
É importante sair com a vitória. Se vai ser por pontos, por nocaute, finalização.
4 punches, hard and fast.
Eu quero sair dali com a vitória.
He's got that nuclear option. You cannot make a mistake.
Big early knockdown for Procházka.
Oh my goodness.
And still, Alex Pereira maintains the throne.
Setting the stage in a featured main card bout is two of Europe's brightest welterweights. Undefeated contender Ian Machado Guerra gets the opportunity to show why he is the future of Irish MMA.
I am the new generation of striker in the world. Line them up, I'll knock them out.
Ian Machado Guerra. How about the Irishman?
I'm learning, I'm growing, and the next couple of years, I'm having a belt strap around my waist.
Looking to hand the Irishman his first defeat is UK striking sensation Michael Venom Page.
He's competing in boxing, kickboxing, karate, MMA.
After an impressive performance in his UFC debut, Page looks to build momentum as he continues his rise in the rankings.
He's gonna look bad, I'm gonna look great, and he's gonna go to sleep. I got the snooze button right here.
He's one of the more interesting strikers to ever compete in MMA.
He's going to be fearful for his life because this is the first time in his life where he's meeting someone that's faster than he is.
Oh! Huge right counter!
That's it.
Ian Gary coming up, Lord!
UFC, you have a new star in town.
It all goes down on June 29th when the spotlight shines on Las Vegas once again in preparation for this monumental moment.
Holy smoke. This is an unbelievable card.
So much hype. Here we go!
This is UFC 303. Countdown.
Unstoppable.
At UFC 303, light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira will put his title on the line in a rematch against the former champion, Jiří Procházka. The matchup on June 29th will be the next chapter in the storied careers of two fighters that have been intrinsically linked since their arrival on the sport's biggest stage. The Czech Republic's Jiří Procházka shot to fame in Japan. As an established champion, he set his sights on a bigger prize, signing with the UFC with the intention of immediately proving his status as a top contender.
So here he is, the Czech Republic's Jiri Procházka. A man that studies martial arts, lives and breathes the sport.
I just had one thing in my head, to be the UFC champion, to have a belt.
Oh! This man is all out action. He can get the job done everywhere. Oh, there it is!
When you want to be the champion, you have to defeat whoever. I have to go through my opponent.
Oh, my God!
If you want to win, go there and win. That's my attitude.
Do you think you're ready to face the next title holder?
Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
For his first shot at UFC gold, Procházka stepped up to face the champion and Alex Pereira's head coach, Glover Teixeira.
It was an honor to fight this legend.
Oh, come on. I mean, the impact, you could hear it. He's going to go for a ride. Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Oh, it's tight. Oh, Yuri went over the apple box.
Wow, incredible defensive work from Procházka. This fight has had it all.
It's one of the greatest experience in the hardest situation to do what is necessary for a win.
Oh, he tapped! Jiri Procházka has done it! There is a new light heavyweight champion! The Czech Republic has got one!
An injury in preparation for the rematch with Teixeira halted the reign of the first Czech champion.
Really unfortunate news that Jiri Procházka is suffering a very severe shoulder injury.
I canceled that fight. Sorry to Glover. That's life. It was a tough time, but show must go on.
Jiri Procházka has vacated the belt so that the division can keep moving along.
The announcement of the vacant title sparked a series of events that sent the light heavyweight division into a state of flux over the next year.
The UFC did offer Glover Teixeira the title fight against Magomed Ankalaev. Glover Teixeira declined.
Ankalaev versus Jan Blachowicz is the new main event.
This contest is declared a split draw!
There was supposed to be a champion that night. Shockingly, it goes per draw. There was no champion.
The title's still vacant.
What do you do now?
You do Glover versus Jamal Hill for the vacant title.
Jamal Hill defeated a former world champion in his hometown in one of the most dominant light heavyweight fights in UFC history. And now Jamal Hill is the champion of the world.
Jamal Hill has torn his Achilles. He is going to be out indefinitely, so he has vacated the title.
Light heavyweight has no champion. Who should be next then?
As Procházka approached a return to competition, a new contender emerged.
Finta chegando. Finta naquela pressão. Ih, aquela pressão. Pressão bruta. Vai, yes, don't stop, yes.
Alex Pereira's impact on the UFC was equally effective.
Quando eu cheguei, muitas pessoas criticaram, falando, só mais um strike que, pô, não vai dar em nada, um cara que não sabe jiu-jitsu, não sabe defender queda.
This is one of the most feared strikers to ever fight in kickboxing. Smash knockout power.
Aí o upper, à direita na sequência.
He is a truly exceptional striker. Knocked out Israel Adesanya with one punch with kickboxing gloves. The only glory two-division simultaneous champ ever. This man is a monster.
Usei como motivação. Tem pessoas que têm uma mente mais fraca, que acaba, né, sendo influenciado, mas eu sou um cara assim, sou muito forte, uma mentalidade muito forte e, pô, eu usei isso como combustível.
You know when you stand and trade, this guy is as dangerous as it gets.
Eu sempre falo, sempre quando eu entro em algum compromisso, é para fazer bem feito, e foi o que eu fiz desde quando eu cheguei no UFC.
Any mistake you make with him, it's night-night.
Oh! Massive left from Pereira!
That's it!
Alex Pereira has done it again!
You cannot stand in front of that man. That power is different.
Just 1 year after his UFC debut, Pereira was given his first title shot against a middleweight king.
Fighter first.
We've only seen Alex 3 times, but that speaks to how special this guy is.
Eu sabia que ia ser rápido, mas as coisas estão indo além do que eu imaginava. Quando eu cheguei para lutar com o Israel Adesanya, eu falei, pô, eu vou na calma, não vou me apavorar. Eu sei do meu potencial. Eu sou um profissional, né, que leva as coisas a sério, né? Esse é meu trabalho. E foi o que eu fiz.
After conquering the middleweight division, a move up to 205 pounds offered a new challenge for his second belt.
Eu já tinha os planos, né, de subir para o meio pesado, e eu falei que quando eu entro para fazer algo, eu tenho que fazer bem feito e buscando o topo, né, que é o cinturão. Então foi isso que eu fiz. A primeira luta foi com Jan Blachowicz, né, um ex-campeão.
A surefire light heavyweight title eliminator.
There's that low kick. He comes so sneaky. Oh, big power by Pereira. Oh, he landed a good shot. He stung him with that one.
An impressive performance against a former champion perfectly positioned Poatan for a shot at light heavyweight gold.
No peso médio eu tinha que estar ali provando ainda e tal, mas eu me tornei campeão. Então quando eu subi, as pessoas já sabiam do meu potencial, então ele iria me entregar essa luta rápido. O Gili tinha deixado o cinturão dele por uma lesão, né? Então eu sabia que ele podia voltar a qualquer momento e ele seria um dos primeiros, né? Porque ele tinha esse direito. Então eu já estava preparado para isso.
Former light heavyweight champion Yuri Prochazka faces former middleweight champ Alex Pereira for the vacant 205-pound title. Prochazka is fully recovered. He's still undefeated in the UFC, and he wants his belt back.
In 2022, newly crowned UFC light heavyweight champion Yuri Prochazka vacated the title after suffering an injury. The nature of Prochazka's departure earned him an immediate title shot upon his return. And with the arrival of a formidable contender in the form of Alex Pereira, the fight was set for the undisputed title at UFC 295.
Live from Madison Square Garden in New York, USA. This is UFC 295, Prochazka versus Pereira. This particular main event matchup is truly as good as it gets. Yuri Prochazka is back. He has regained his health. Tonight he'll try to regain the title. He never lost in the octagon, while on the other side, Alex Pereira has his sights set on history as he tries to become just the 9th two-division champion in UFC history.
People love him, and how can you not? When he has been here for 2 years and he has made this type of impact, he has beaten champions, he has held the belt. This is a special talent.
A luta com o Gili é cara que mostra muita frieza.
A true student of the mixed martial arts game. Here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion and now #1 ranked contender, Yuri Prochazka.
Ali é cara sério e, pô, sabia que ele não ia vir para brincar e ele não veio para brincar mesmo. É mais ou menos ali, né, um estilo, né, meu também, né, claro que com as diferenças, mas é parecido.
Prochazka gets back on the proven ground tonight, and he is bullishly confident he will regain the throne.
Look at this stare down.
Intensity.
Whoa.
The face-off moment, there is no place for thinking.
Encarando ali o adversário. É uma concentração ali que eu me coloco que eu só tô pensando na luta.
You have to show just who you are. And he's a warrior, I'm the warrior. And that's what the people can see.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
These guys have not taken their eyes off each other the whole time.
That's the most intense stare down I've ever seen.
Primeiro round, muito duro, né, eu tentando machucar, como que eu sempre venho fazendo.
Oh, look at that. I mean, crazy power.
Machucando as pernas, tentando pegar de mão.
Another one.
Cannot take too many of those.
You can't.
Oh, his leg's already hurt, Joe.
It's a real problem, that kick. And he does it better than anyone in the world.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's already got that leg beat up, man.
First round with Alex was under my control. There's a good few kicks from him, but I know I controlled that round.
The awkwardness of the angles that Prochazka's shots come at is so hard to prepare for.
Yuri's trying to take him down. That's smarter Yuri. Getting on the single leg.
Pô, ele atacando muito, ele é um cara que não dá pra entender muito ali o jogo, o que vai vir, então eu tinha que estar esperto o tempo todo.
He's deep on that neck. He's deep on that neck.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yuri might be in trouble here.
Yeah, he can't just sit here and there.
He doesn't have the second hand.
Pô, ele me colocou ali pra baixo, né? Mas eu mantive a calma.
Early takedown for Prochazka.
Great job by Yuri.
Oh, big shots from Prochazka. And now he's getting back up to his feet, which is huge.
Could be huge, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, and a nice right hand from Pereira. Now Prochazka advances. The leg kicks could have been enough for Pereira to get ahead.
Eu acho que ele gastou um pouquinho mais de gás ali do que eu.
All right, here we go, round 2.
Quando foi pro segundo, ele viu que também seria uma luta muito difícil.
Prochazka switched to southpaw now. He'll go back and forth.
Second round, same like first round. It was in my hand, and till the finish, same.
Oh, big shot by Prochazka.
Oh, and now Pereira returns fire and lands. Knee to the body from Prochazka.
Yuri's got him hurt.
No segundo round, eu sabia que ele ia vir mais agressivo, porque ele fez mais força do que eu.
If he keeps Alex up against the fence, he's going to have a lot more success faking a takedown and coming up with strikes.
Naquele último momento ali, que ele tava caçando, eu acho que ele apavorou um pouco e quis tentar finalizar a luta ali, né?
After my right punch, he catch me with the right direct and left hook.
Aí eu consegui defender, já voltei com um direto e um cruzado. Ele caiu sentindo o golpe. Eu consegui nocautear ele com as cotoveladas ali.
That is going to do it, Alex Pereira! Welcome to the history books! And new UFC light heavyweight champion, Alex Pereira, the 9th two-division champion in UFC history.
Bom, me senti muito feliz. Já tinha sido campeão do peso médio, né? Que foi uma grande felicidade. E conquistando 2 cinturões, todo mundo sabe o quanto é difícil, né? Isso acontecer. E em tão pouco tempo eu consegui fazer isso. Então é uma felicidade enorme para mim.
So Alex Pereira, in just his 7th UFC fight, has realized world titles in 2 divisions.
He won. I accept that. I knew that I was better than that. But right now, I know what to do, what not to do in the next fight.
For me, it's a big learn. Let's work on that and be back stronger than ever. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for this fight. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yuri Prochazka, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir.
In November of 2023.
Oh, cannot take too many of those.
Former middleweight champion Alex Pereira became the 9th fighter in UFC history.
Oh, big elbows!
To earn belts in 2 divisions.
So Alex Pereira, in just his 7th UFC fight, has realized world titles in 2 divisions.
When he defeated Yuri Prochazka for the vacant light heavyweight title. 5 months later, the two would feature on the same card yet again as part of the historic UFC 300 event.
The milestone event is officially upon us.
For the former champion Yuri Prochazka, a high-profile matchup against ranked contender Alexander Rakic provided him with an opportunity to stay in contention with a statement performance.
Tonight we'll see if the Czech Republic's top dog can put his creative weaponry on the towering contender Alexander Rakic.
Alexander Rakic was one of the hardest opponents in the light heavyweight division. I worked on the strategy and what to do, what not to do in that fight.
He's got a golden opportunity at UFC 300 to gain some major traction en route to the world title. Mental and physical toughness personified. Enter light heavyweight contender Alexander Rakic.
That fight was for me so important, so I was emotionally totally in.
Representing the Czech Republic, here is the Muay Thai and karate striker Yuri Prochazka.
He's so wildly unorthodox. He's so difficult to prepare for. Things come from so many different angles. And just the way he prepares, punching trees in the woods. Very unusual human being.
I expected that when I will win, then I will have the chance for the title fight again. And I believe I am ready for a win.
Ready, let's fight.
Rakic much more traditional in his approach with his techniques and his movement, whereas Yuri is very unorthodox. But Yuri just looks almost disdainful. Yuri he stung him. He stung him.
That's why Yuri's so dangerous.
Rakic hit a big right hand a moment ago. Oh! Uppercut and right hand follows up for Rakic. All right, we got a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very important to note that in that round, Alexander fought a great first round, but Yuri had a moment. And in that moment, it looked like he might get him out of there.
Rakic right back to work early round 2. Oh!
Nice behind that sneaky jab.
I sacrificed a lot of leg kicks, a lot of punches to just set up the right distance, right technique. I catched him in a stand-up with the right.
Oh, that was a big right hand. He hurt him bad.
Rakic nearly out on his feet. Oh, a big knee now.
I threw him to the ground, and then I continued to pound his head.
Rakic is in deep, deep trouble. This could be it.
Oh, my goodness.
That'll do it. How about the rally tonight? The Czech Republic's Yuri Prochazka moving on up.
We all need to be inspired by something. And no matter who will win tonight in the main event, I want to face the champion.
Yuri Prochazka, ladies and gentlemen.
We have arrived at our championship main event, Pineda versus Hill. What a championship matchup we have between light heavyweight strikers.
Alex Pereira's position as the headline attraction for this marquee moment was indicative of just how far his stardom had come.
Todo mundo falou que eu não ia conseguir, que eu ia ficar para trás, simplesmente um strike. Eu vim provando, né, mostrando e provando para todo mundo. E, campeão de 2 categorias, né? Então, né, contra fatos não há argumentos. Todo mundo sabe, para fazer uma luta principal, do maior card aí da história do UFC, né? Eu acho que então eu fui reconhecido, né, como um dos melhores lutadores aí do UFC. Então eu fiquei muito feliz.
For his first title defense, Poatan marched into battle against yet another former champion.
As Alex Pineda is confident he will cement his reign against a fighter who never lost his belt in the octagon, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
Bom, a gente tá num nível que não tem luta fácil, né? Todos os adversários ali têm uma grande experiência para estar disputando o cinturão. Né? Mas eu acho que as minhas qualidades eram melhor que a dele, né? Mentalmente, tecnicamente, né? Eu acho que eu levo a coisa mais séria do que o Jamal. Eu nunca tenho a certeza, né, das coisas, que a gente sabe o que acontece. Mas eu tinha quase a certeza ali que eu ia sair ali com o meu cinturão.
Well, at this time last year, the path to UFC light heavyweight gold went through Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. And now, this plus athlete returns to the proving ground in a championship setting once again, and he believes he is going to knock out Alex Pineda here tonight. All right, so the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion Poatan Alex Pineda making the deliberate jaunt here to the octagon.
And this dude has the scariest walkout. He really does. When he gets here it is.
Eu tava bem concentrado, da mesma forma que quando ele fez o movimento ali de estar quebrando a minha flecha, eu não deixei isso entrar na minha mente e, pô, fiz o meu trabalho.
Two outstanding strikers, albeit with different styles, just about ready to engage for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. All right, final act for UFC 300 is upon us.
Ready, straight.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. This one is going to be crazy.
Nice body kick and out.
Good right hand.
Hill goes high. Pereira saw it coming.
And Pereira will stab that jab to the body and use it to set up the left hook.
Yeah, you better not start to reach down for that jab to the body.
Stop.
Please, get out of here.
Foi na hora que ele me acertou um golpe baixo que, sinceramente, não pegou de cheio, mas pegou ali, né? Eu só mostrei pra ele, né, que porque ele tinha me chutado, né? O árbitro ficar de olho também, né? Mas eu não queria parar a luta. Então o árbitro veio para interromper, para ver que é o trabalho dele, ver se estava tudo bem. Eu só simplesmente fiz o sinal com a mão ali, ainda falei que estava tudo bem e ele falou: segue a luta. Eu estava num momento ali, numa distância muito boa, consegui conectar um golpe com a mão esquerda, né, um golpe muito forte. Bom, ele caiu e eu fui para cima e terminei meu trabalho.
Oh, Jamal Hill and still Alex Poatan Pereira maintains the throne.
My goodness. My goodness.
This guy right here.
What a killer.
On the strength of accomplishment, that man just became an all-time great in the UFC in 2.5 years. It's
insane. Just insane.
Just 2 months after this iconic event, Pereira returns to the T-Mobile Arena to once again put his title on the line in a rematch of epic proportions.
Tá treinando duro para isso, é o que eu quero, né? Defender várias vezes esse título. Mesma coisa que muitos caras já fez, igual Anderson Silva, John Jones.
The 9th two-division champion in UFC history.
Eu venho sempre me dedicando a evoluir.
Nice and relax, nice and relax. Just watch your combo, yeah. More movement, huh? Aí tá, ó.
E é o que eu venho fazendo. E é isso, eu tô preparado.
His ability inside the octagon, when it comes to striking, is second to none. He just knocks them dead.
Estou me preparando muito bem, né? Desde quando eu fiz a minha última luta. Eu tô bem para lutar, eu tô bem preparado.
His power is extraordinary. He flatlines the best fighters in the world.
Oh! Massive left for Pereira!
After the first fight with Alex, I went back to the hard fork, to the roots where I started, and for the passion from the martial arts. And I just kept working on my technique, on my cardio, on every aspect.
Puts people into the dark lands.
To show that I'm able to be the best.
Oh my God! Spinning elbow!
The name of this preparation, I named Perfect Storm. To be dangerous in every aspect, not just on the ground, not just in the stand-up, but everywhere. To be untouchable and dominant.
This is a life or death battle for the soul. And this man believes that he is the best in the world.
Yuri Prochazka, boys! It's the mental strength.
Eu vejo dois caras guerreiros, né? Muito sérios, dois. Eu sou um lutador perigoso por causa da minha inteligência. Eu consigo influenciar o meu adversário ao erro, trazer para minha distância.
We've seen a lot of heavy knockout artists. He is the most impressive.
Has done it!
It's not about revenge. It's to show that I'm the better fighter.
He is bullishly confident he will regain the throne.
I believe I'm better in every aspect.
He is a savage.
To be the light heavyweight champion is the main target. It's everything.
Ele vai perder essa tranquilidade. Eu acho que ele pode se apavorar um pouco.
Get out of here.
Oh! This guy right here.
Jamal Hill's out and still.
What a killer.
Eu não sei o que acontece, eu tô indo muito bem preparado. É claro que eu quero sair dali vitorioso.
Look at this stare down.
Intensity.
Oh
man.
My goodness.
These guys have not taken their eyes off each other the whole time.
Their souls are linked in eternity.
Truly as good as it gets.
I cannot wait.
The rise of Conor McGregor inspired a generation of young Irish athletes to follow in his footsteps. Dublin-born Ian Machado Gary was drawn to combat sports from an early age. But the emergence of a national hero provided a new path for the aspiring young fighter.
Conor's rise to stardom motivated me to be where I am today. I was a kid from Dublin, Ireland, in love with boxing and judo and martial arts. And then this other kid from Dublin, Ireland popped off.
An entire country is standing on their feet right now.
And just took over the entire planet.
That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it.
He's the most iconic figure our sport's ever seen.
History has been made.
He talked the talk, he walked the walk.
The double champ does what the he wants.
He's that guy. When you're a kid from Dublin, Ireland, and you see this and you're so close to this person and you have such similar interests and aspirations of being one of the best in the world, it wasn't until I seen him go through his journey till I knew what I wanted to do as a kid, and I went, that's it. That's what I want to do.
Future.
Got the star quality, he's got the personality, he's just the full package, really.
Oh, big shot from Ian Gary!
Being a martial artist from Europe, there's a very clear path of what gets you to the UFC. That was Cage Warriors.
Beautiful finish. He's called the future. He's definitely got a bright future.
You do well in Cage Warriors, you're going to the UFC.
That was pretty spectacular.
Here is the man who has been all the rage, Ian Gary. He makes his UFC debut here today.
He's got that I believe I am the man mindset.
Confidence that I have not seen since Conor.
When you put me in a stage with all of these people watching, all of these people talking.
Has an IQ to find weak spots on fighters.
And you give me that platform to compete and go out there and prove that I'm right.
Oh! Huge right counter!
That's
Ian
it.
Gary coming up large in the debut!
I go out there and I will do it every single time because that is what I love to do more than anything else.
Married to the game doesn't even begin to describe it.
So well-rounded, so crisp on his feet.
This kid's fast. He is accurate.
Woo! People can see the talent I possess.
What a combination. The hype is real.
Right, it is. People can see how incredibly gifted I am. And the more and more I fight, the more and more my hand gets raised.
Head kick from Gary. Oh, Rodriguez is hurt.
Oh, he's hurt bad. It's over.
This is gonna be it. Machado Gary.
He does have the ability to become a massive star if he continues to win and deliver on the things that he promises. He can do whatever he wants to Neil Magny right now.
And now he goes high.
This is the Ian Machado Gary show.
There is going to be a time where it's all said and done when my career is finished.
Oh, beautiful knee.
And people will say Ian Machado Gary is one of the greatest martial artists of all time.
And still undefeated,
I'm going to be a world champion whether you guys want it or not.
Machado Gary's journey continues at UFC 303, where he aims to take one step closer to contention in a featured main card bout against a crowd-pleasing UK standout. London-born Michael Venom Page garnered notoriety in kickboxing for his gifted ability and flashy style. His flair and talent was perfectly implemented into MMA.
Another spinning kick. Oh, that is unbelievable. Michael Venom Page!
As an established star in other promotions, his arrival in the UFC brought with it a swell of fanfare and intrigue.
It's nice to get the support from the fans.
Looking to make a statement in his first Octagon appearance, the flamboyant Brit touched down in Miami to take on ranked welterweight Kevin Holland at UFC 299.
MVP, he is out to prove his style can excel on the greatest proving ground in the sport.
I was always confident in myself, being able to perform in the UFC.
He's so incredibly creative, and he's one of the more interesting strikers to ever compete in MMA.
I always like to bring to the cage moments for people to talk about and say, did you see what MVP did?
There is a new showman in the UFC. Enter the credentialed Michael Venom Page.
It's been a long time coming, and we've all been waiting. You know what this guy can do. His power, his accuracy, his creativity inside the octagon.
Touching down on the famed canvas of the UFC octagon for the first time, one of few guys at welterweight who can match the size of his opponent tonight, Kevin Holland.
This is a very difficult ask in his first opportunity inside the octagon.
You ready? Round one, Page in white. Holland is in black, and we are underway.
Page with that very sideways stance. Oh!
So creative. Look at this. It puts on a show.
Kevin Holland is a tough man. It went according to plan in terms of the types of punches, kicks, movement that I needed to do, how I frustrated him, how I had him struggling for ideas. When I watched it back, hearing him talk after the first round to his coaches, he's like, he's a lot faster than we thought.
Faster than we thought.
Yeah. Oh! Right hand by Page.
Seeing that shows you how much I can demoralize somebody during a fight.
Oh! There's that same elbow that he did at the end of the first.
2 rounds down.
This is the one, yeah? This is the one, Mikey.
I don't consider myself a UFC athlete just because I've signed a contract.
Round 3, Holland has finally met his match.
Oh, heavy right hand by Venom. Nice kick to the body. Oh, the right hand.
A lot of gamesmanship.
Oh! Nasty elbow.
He's losing, Michael. He's losing.
Kevin looks a little bit frustrated, and it looks like he's slowing down.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, Michael Venom Page has done enough to win the UFC debut.
But after that first fight, I not only consider myself a UFC athlete, but I consider myself one of the best UFC athletes, especially in my division.
Michael Venom Page is now upon us.
I remember hearing at certain points that I'm not even going to be able to compete at the top 10 in the UFC. And now I'm fighting someone that is number 7, and that's my lucky number.
At UFC 303, undefeated welterweight Ian Machado Gary takes on UK standout Michael Venom Page. In preparation for this pivotal matchup, the Irishman has once again linked up with the team at Chuto Box in Sao Paulo, Brazil. After traversing the globe perfecting his craft, Machado Gary believes he has found the team that will help him realize his full potential.
Hey, dolorido? Dor no corpo.
I'm training at the world-famous Shooter Box, where we have people like Diego Lima. O amo todos. Muito agressivo.
Yeah. Crazy.
Diego Lima has the biggest heart out of anyone I've ever met. He cares so much about those people that walk through his door. And there's just a different family energy when it comes to Shoot the Box. That inspired me to want to be here and to want to come here and to want to be involved with. I have really found someone to learn from and grow from and add to my game in so many different ways.
Vamos lá, pessoal. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá.
And for me to come here and immerse myself in the Brazilian culture, learn the language, it was a no-brainer for me, and I've loved every second of it.
Ian Machado, Gary, confidence, ego, violent mind.
He's got it all. He's going to be one of the best in the world.
Jab direto.
Eu já acompanhava ele, né, como lutador, sempre um cara que eu admirei muito. E aí nós acabamos nos conhecendo nas redes sociais, conversando. Ele falou que queria ir lá para São Paulo conhecer, fazer um treino com a gente, ele foi.
He has traveled all over the world in search of better training.
He is training with the Brazilians in Brazil.
E aí ele treinou com a gente 2 semanas, e aí depois ele foi, lutou, graças a Deus ganhou.
Leg kick after leg kick. He broke him down.
Complete domination by Ian Machado Gary.
I am the new generation of striker in the world.
E aí nós já nos preparamos agora para essa nova luta. O dia finando.
He's on a roll and he's getting better and better.
The Shoot the Box connection with Diego Lima can't be overstated.
Aí, pô, vencemos a luta.
He's just so sharp.
Look at the discipline and the focus.
Movimenta, distância.
E assim, parece que ele já tá na equipe há anos, assim.
Diego's an amazing man, and I'm just forever grateful that he opened his doors to me. Boys da Shoot the Box chamam muito, uma família, eu vou voltar mais rápido.
Bom, a preparação para lutar contra o Michael Page está sendo perfeita.
Nice.
O Michael Page é um cara muito duro, é um cara que tem um jogo muito diferente, né? Então nós estudamos bastante o jogo dele.
Excelente.
Acredito que Ian tem grandes vantagens, né, contra o Page. Eu acho que ele quer... Cara, o Ian é um cara bem mais novo, é um cara que tá muito rápido, ele é muito inteligente. Acredito na vitória por nocaute e a gente tá tendo muito para isso.
I came to Brazil because I felt a pull. I felt a pull in regards to connection. There's just a different energy in Brazil when it comes to vibrancy in life. For me, that energy means everything.
As a kickboxer looking to transition into mixed martial arts, English striking sensation Michael Venom Page commenced the search for a team that could nurture his unique ability, leading him to a well-renowned gym in the country's capital.
We went around to so many different gyms, finally came to London Shoot Fighters, the first MMA gym in the UK. Come to find out, this is probably the toughest gym to be in. They train hard, they fight hard, they spar hard. Everything here is not easy, but I just loved everything about it. I fell in love with how they are as a team and just haven't looked back since. Again. It's so important to have somebody like Alexis Demetrius on your team because I'm scared to death of him.
You don't make the shot, it's always your fault. It's not his fault. He wants to hit you. The point is, you guys have to make sure you're switched on after your shot.
He's like a serious uncle that you don't want to cross. You have to have somebody that is willing to keep you accountable, keep dragging you forward. And Alexis is that guy.
Hey, good. Axe is on, front on. Hey! Back on it.
But having that person that is leading from the front has kept me here.
Time. Very nice. I think Michael's style, keeping very unorthodox and dangerous, is what's appealing about Michael Page. The spins that he does, to see punches before they're thrown, draw them out, place himself in a good position. I think that's one of the main reasons why people enjoy seeing him. With MVP fighting Ian Gary, Ian's a complete fighter. He's a very tough guy, but I think Michael's fight IQ is what will separate that fight.
He knows I'm a problem because, you know, when he's starting in his career, my name was already out there. When I start landing punches, landing kicks, when he misses his first punch, misses his first kick, well, that's gonna come flooding back. And it's just gonna further and further demoralize him. Then, you know, the MVP continues to shine.
He's got style, he's got charisma, knockout power.
I'm gonna be the one landing all the shots. I'm gonna be the one frustrating him. I'm gonna be the one pressuring him.
He is a sniper.
I'm gonna turn him into a wrestler, scrambling to take it away from his best asset, because his best asset will be nowhere near mine.
Another right hand by Page.
His distance management is exceptional.
UFC 303, he's gonna look bad, I'm gonna look great.
No look, spin around elbows.
And he's gonna go to sleep.
A straight up killer.
I'll help him with that. I got the snooze button right here.
These guys that have that championship medal, we see them rise. And that's what we're seeing from Ian Machado Gary.
MVP is elusive against people that are slow. His movement is all to distract you and get you to freeze and faint, so he jumps in and cracks you. I am someone whose entire career has been based on distance, feints, reads.
Huge right counter! Machado Gary sends him home!
So when MVP meets me in this octagon, he's going to be fearful for his life.
Highly aggressive, knockout power.
Because I am fast enough.
This is the Ian Machado Gary show.
UFC 303, we are going to put on a show that every striking fan on the planet wants to see.
The All-Europe Showdown kicks off an electrifying main card on June 29th in Las Vegas. Before light heavyweights collide in the main event, as Alex Pereira looks to defend his title.
Alex Pereira!
For a second time against former champion Yuri Prochazka.
He's so wildly unorthodox.
Big knee now!
It all goes down during International Fight Week at UFC 303.
The world champion, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Pereira!
That man just became an all-time great in the UFC.
Rematches don't always go down the same way.
And I can't wait to get to Las Vegas for it.